Hello Libra, thank you so much for tuning in. Welcome to Tarot Solar Sun Studio. I'm Karo and we are going to perform Twinflame and Soulmate connections for the month of May 2025. I'm performing this reading around full moon time, which is quite revealing for many things. So my intention is to bring out anything we need to know around this time about the twin flame and soulmate connections. So your oracle cards, then you will get some tarot as well. The first message we have, stuck. Okay. I will be also picking some tarot cards to this throughout the reading. But first I want to bring some insights around your reading for the month of May 2025. Now, I feel like there is a way to really remove a situation, and the only way out is like through. So this needs a change, like a person need to transform themselves and see how this is influencing their life, because the only way to unstuck yourself is through metamorphosis here. So this is not going to be easy, but the person, this can be also you, this can be also them, but okay, so we have two mirroring cards here, two mirroring energies. There are signs like to unawaken. There are signs to, it seems, in this unawakened condition for people, which still requires their attention, because here is actually, it's a wake-up call for people. This is a wake-up, and shall we say, like, there are red signs, red flags around this. Yes, we may have some red flags around us, but even when we see those signs, we may feel not so much moved at times. We may feel immobile, and we may find ourselves like stuck here and unawakened, mirroring each other, telling me that the cycles are here a bit repeating themselves in the connection. So there was maybe some decisions, but they have been delayed, and I see emotions are also being trapped here. By the way, this may both go, I think, externally and internally, but this connection needs this change, metamorphosis. The external and the internal processes here, most of the time they go in hand in hand, but maybe there wasn't, the communication here is a bit weak in my reading, but it can be also you couldn't maybe find clarity towards them, or they couldn't find a communication or clarity from you. And I see here the unawakened energy to me feels like being in the condition of like fear or avoidance or denial. So it seems first things do not move forward because this a bit just a sec. Oops. Shall I put it here or no? It's going to just a sec. Okay, better now. Yeah, it seems the energy needs moving forward. The energy needs moving forward. But this doesn't mean like letting go each other either. It's like a emotional limbo between you and them, and things seems to me a bit like suspended right now with this pause energy. And metamorphosis energy has come also in other readings for the signs that I have performed. But the pause energy is like, this is like, to me, there is a hidden and slow, this is hidden and slow energy. There is definitely transformation, but it's gonna be hidden. It can be also slow. Which means also things can also change under the surface. Like if there is pause to this, that it requires itself to complete this metamorphosis, we need to know that the pause, the stillness is not empty. It's about becoming something new slowly. There you go, evolving. Healing and recovery, again, Four of Swords, pause energy. And obsession, the devil, the unawakened side. What we gonna turn into? This can be also outer condition that a person still like leaving the door open in a place they need to actually shut the door for some things. There is, I think, despite this slowness, despite this under the surface evolving energy in the relationship, the spirit is quite loud, I have to say. There can be some maybe repeating numbers, dreams, names, songs, like nudging people. No, you are not crazy, because signs may reveal, I think, things like soul actually speaking to each other. Like when you say nothing to them, actually signs in between you may reveal the soul is actually speaking to the other person, or their soul like speaking to you. But in this, you know, staying still unawakened, which is also has some kind of a free will potential in this connection, like one party or both of the parties. I mean, there is here a danger to stay asleep to some really deeper truths, like can't we see the signs? So there can be a person or two still asleep to the deeper truth of this connection. It can be also revealing what has become obsession and how to transform this energy. I also feel some kind of a remembrance in this reading, like a person hasn't like awakened yet, like they still cannot remember the original goal of this connection, but their energy still reaches them. I feel something maybe inside of them is still steering, but they can't name it. I see here like people being stuck. They are like caught in this cocoon type of thing. Cocoon here can be surrounded with obsession. It's not split open yet, but there is a evolution. I think evolving obsessions like this, because this energy needs to transform itself, like channeling these obsessions to healthy habits or energies which may really do good for people. Maybe one person runs, the other person waits, but in this limbo, I think transformation sooner or later will happen or is happening. It's not visible, but it is really real. The pause here, the healing, mirroring the healing recovery energy, this is not something final. It is rather like sacred. And I think the signs are like keep singing. Oh, by the way, just a sec. The signs are like keep singing. The signs are keep talking. But a person hasn't been awakened yet. So I think this reading is more about how a relationship can evolve through connections in its own frequency and vibe. Things seems to be not happening maybe on surface, but there is a lot going on underneath. There is a very rich context to this, I think, happening in the people's world. I think this is a very potent energy, Libra. And as this, well, as I'm doing this reading around the Scorpio full moon time, you may also see this actually around this time in May. I'm performing this reading. Things actually quite psychological to me, like there is this surface and they are like resurfacing from there. Anything that felt detached so far, I think, is like coming to surface. And you know, if you ever need to like choose what is really necessary for you to be done, and if you cannot stay in this loop, you have to own your own healing and recovery. So I don't have the other person here, so I have you, Libra. Because I think this feels like when spirit is like putting two souls or one of you in some type of a quarantine, and there is a really big, and the pause here, there is a big need to reflect, to regroup, and to not act. Sometimes people choose silence, but this really hurts us. But the silence which is like chosen here is not for, I think, hurting. The silence which is chosen here is about, more about like healing something. And maybe the obsession, healing the obsession, or transforming it to something else, though it is like maybe received, still being unawakened, which is a brutal truth, frankly. But here I find this reading to have this karmic pattern. There can be also some signs of maybe codependency here, maybe compulsive cycles between you and them. Lots of egoic desires, or some fear-based element to it, or maybe there are toxic environments, like a person or two of you is trying to get free from something. Frankly, people don't want control anymore. There has been lots of heavier things which really took people down, but in stillness, in quiet, they are like meeting their shadow self, and they try to like awaken from that. It's a deep psychological transformation in this twin flame soulmate connections, I have to say. Oh, it's very deep, very powerful, very raw, very deeply honest, I think, processes people go through with themselves. There is emotional realities, there is karmic truths, and there is lots of confrontation here. I want to get a potential, a future potential for this connection, how things may turn out in the end, potentially. Let's see, out of this, what can come out. It seems you two have this meeting in a divine timing, and this is likely to reveal a lot of things, especially if you haven't like seen each other or communicate properly with each other. Some divine intervention may enter, and yeah, there can be a different crossroad. It's gonna come through a divine timing, and this is gonna activate maybe the soul contract you have with this person. Like, each of you are, I think, meant to cross each other's path. It's not random, it's not coincidence. There is a turning point to it, and at this point you're gonna see how it is shifting, how time slows. You got to trust the unfolding, Libra. This is you trusting the unfolding. And well, this reading frankly goes well with the under the Scorpio full moon that I'm performing now, with all its psychological depth. So I hope it can be also revealing for you and give you some insights. Hope you enjoyed my presentation. These cards are also from my collection. Thank you so much for joining me. I'm gonna Now switch to the next sign, and if you have a personal tarot question to me, you can always visit me in my live streams called Karo is answering your tarot question. There you can have also a one-on-one session with me. For more information, you can check the description box below, Libra. Take care, bye-bye.